What's up, everybody? Welcome to Connecticut Fitness Lab's new video series. There has been a huge explosion in people interested in starting a fitness routine lately, and now that can mean very vastly different things depending on who we're talking about. Youth, athletes, active adults, even seniors are definitely taking their health and wellness a little more seriously and trying to exercise more. And they all have their own idea of what an ideal fitness routine is, and that means they all have their own setbacks. It's been our experience that there are two major points that really kind of intimidate people and keep them from starting an exercise routine. One, it's hard to start the routine in general. Two, it's even harder to stay consistent with it and actually see good results. We're going to show you a few simple concepts to keep in mind to help you avoid and overcome those pitfalls when you have them. First, you need to ask yourself three very important questions. Why do I really want to start? What shape am I actually currently in? And how hard do I really want to go with these routines? So first, why do I want to start this routine? What was my inspiration that all of a sudden I want to exercise? It better be for the right reasons. The last thing you want to do is begin an exercise routine because somebody else thinks you should, or because you want to fit into a specific clothing size, or because you want to see your abs, or any other number of pop culture reasons that get shoved in your face these days. Those are all recipes for lack of commitment, self-sabotage, and just negative thoughts. Starting and especially keeping an exercise routine is very hard and requires habitual practices. Those inherently come with pitfalls, setbacks, and life intrusions galore. Without the right motivation intrinsically, any little thing is going to be the reason you don't stick with it. So make sure that it's not to start looking better, right? You want to start first off to feel better, right? Both physically and especially mentally. Confidence, self-esteem, positive endorphins are all powerful side effects of exercise. Once you start feeling better, looking better will be there too. Starting a routine with health and wellness and even performance are all much stronger motivators. Maybe you want to get off of the couch without using your hands. Maybe you want to go up a flight of steps without getting out of breath. Maybe you want to walk 2 miles without having to stop. Maybe you want to pick up your kids or carry your groceries a little bit easier. Maybe you want to bike 100 miles. Who knows? Any of those are great reasons besides somebody told me to. Okay, whatever the reason is, it's got to come from you. Okay, you are your own biggest cheerleader, and you are without a doubt your own biggest critic. We all know we should exercise, but you have to be the one to decide why you will. So next, you got to be honest with yourself. What kind of shape are you really in? You want to start off any exercise routine by building a great foundation of movement first. All right, you got your motivation for why. Maybe you even set a time frame on what you want to achieve and when. Now you're ready to start. Maybe you played sports at some point, so that just means you know what you're doing. So before you pull up your swimmies and jump in the deep end, you want to make sure that above all, you don't hurt yourself trying to achieve your goal. Right? If you haven't been active for a while, or maybe even if you have, most likely you haven't paid too much attention on how mobile or how stable your joints are these days. The old saying is so true. If you don't use it, you lose it, especially as we get older. So you may have been a supple athlete at one point, but that point disappears quickly if you haven't been working on it. Make sure, no matter what you're doing, that your routine begins and ends with good mobility exercises to gain and maintain all that joint range of motion you're going to need to keep that activity level up. All right? Gains should come with discomfort, not pain. Pain and gain, that's no such thing. And lastly, how hard do you really want to go? Focus on routines that are designed to build you up, not destroy you. Lung burn, muscle soreness, and stiffness are all part of the process. You need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. But those things should always go away after a good warm-up before your next session begins. Fitness routines can be broken up into an endless assortment of activities, from general activities like walking or biking, all the way up to powerlifting or Olympic lifting and cross-training style workouts, and all points in between. Start with the one that piques your interest the most, but keep an open mind to the others. You'd be amazed at what you can do once you start feeling better. Well-designed routines should be built to systematically break you down, to build you up better than ever. The periodization or layout of the program, right, should be there to kind of help the body recover appropriately, depending on what your intended outcomes are and what your goals are really going to be. right? Soul-crushing workouts should not be done too often. Save those for special occasions. We need consistency to maintain progress. If we kick our own ass too hard, we're gonna break it. With any fitness program, it's going to be a very individualized process. Everybody starts, reacts, and follows through in a much different fashion. And that's really the beauty and the art of health and fitness, is being able to make those little changes so that you get that individualization that keeps you motivated. Above all, make sure it's fun. Okay, fun is the biggest factor you will ever get to make sure that you stay consistent. Even the hardest workout should leave you feeling kind of fulfilled and really proud of yourself, not just devastated. Make sure you talk to a physician before you start an exercise regimen, or give us a call at Connecticut Fitness Lab. We're always happy to chat. Okay, until next time, if you like this content, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure stay solid, because you guys matter.